Hello guys. I'll let a few more sign on here. I'm going to talk about some Thanksgiving chaos. Oh, lordy, lordy. So, is everybody having a great pre-Thanksgiving, getting ready for Thanksgiving Day? I am. Hello, hello. Hey guys, I know that it has been a while. Ernestine, hello. What is going on over here? Listen, we are having your typical family chaos. Get ready for Thanksgiving Day.
I didn't set a timer for the cakes.
She didn't set a timer for the cakes. So this is going to be really, really good. Hello, Millers 920. Thanksgiving. Oh, thank you so much. Happy Thanksgiving to you all. I had to come on and I had to share a minute. So many things from how many testimonies I am getting. People's lives are really, really getting changed. I'm very excited to hear your testimonies of how good the Velocity Banking is working for you and how absolutely game-changing it is when you are working with your finances in the Velocity way. So I want to say happy Thanksgiving to Jonathan that I met in town today. That was so much fun to see someone locally. He ran up and said that he sees the YouTube channel, and that was exciting. So want to shout out to him. Let's answer some questions. What are you guys saying? Okay, we've got what states are we in here? We got Samuel, Jan 2020, hello. Snow, oh, your last name is Snow Owl? I hope not, but wow, we're waiting on the snow. It was cold enough to snow here today. Are you okay? Okay. Family chaos, okay. We've got Pennsylvania. Hello, Deborah, Margie, hello. Happy Thanksgiving to all of you guys. Let's see, we've got awesome, my first time finally. All right, Impress Embroidery. Wow, thank you so much for joining us for the first time. We've got New Orleans in the house. That's so sweet, P. Burke. Thank you. She wished everybody a happy Thanksgiving. I swear, you guys are just so nice. I'm just reading all of these messages, and I just appreciate it so much. Dayton, Tennessee, Missouri. Wow, we've got you in the house. I just wanted to jump on a minute and give a family tradition idea of what happens in our household when we are getting ready for Thanksgiving. It is absolutely crazy. I don't know if you guys experience that or not, but getting ready for company is always so much fun, right? Right? All the things that can go wrong. So for you guys that know my husband, he is over there making deviled eggs as we speak, okay? My daughter, she's over here decorating trees, and she has been decorating all day. She loves to decorate for Christmas. So I told her to go ahead and we would just enjoy this family get together looking at Christmas decorations on Thanksgiving. That's okay, right? So she's doing a great job. Please don't drop that. Please don't drop that. So the things that we have done today, we have of course run into town. We had to grab all of the stuff that we needed. My sister is cooking most of the meals, so I'm not doing any cooking. I did bring drinks though. And so my husband's doing the deviled eggs. My daughter, she's making a couple of cakes that I'm pretty excited about. Let's see, we got Christmas cards today. It's time for them to go out. Isn't that unbelievable that we are at Christmas already? And I just wanted to let you guys know that my idea for this whole year was to get people ready so that this Christmas season could be the best that you have enjoyed so far, because you have your finances in order. You know how to spend your money. There's no need to stress around Christmas time. If you have lines of credit and you know how to use them, then guess what? You are in good shape. When this season is over, the new year comes out, you're going to know what to do to get your debt back under control. If you do splurge a little bit, it's Christmas, so enjoy it. Try not to be stressed out about the gift buying and, you know, running out of money and what you're going to do. Should you get loans? Absolutely not. But if you have lines of credit and you have cash flow, then you know how to work your way out after watching these videos. And that is exciting. I don't care who you are. That is exciting to know that you can enjoy the Christmas season without the stress. I am going to start another course in January, a 6-week course. So you guys jump on board if you want to work on your finances starting in the new year. Of course, that should be your resolution, to get your finances under control. If you don't have them under control, we need to get you completely debt free to where by next Christmas, you don't even have any debt to worry about, and we can move on and just enjoy the season without the stress. I know it's stressful. I have been there. I have done that, and I know. I have had Christmases where I wasn't able to afford anything for my children, and now we have abundance. So that's what I say, is keep working on your finances and know that there's a way, because there is. And I'm living proof, and I am just putting these videos out here so that you can see what you too can do to get your finances under control. Okay, so, oh good, Lisa brought, she says, you introduced me to Velocity Banking. Great Christmas gift. Isn't it though? It is so, I'm telling you, it changed my life, and I hope that it's changing yours. Let's see, what else are we doing? Lord have mercy, my daughter's dog got out again today. Yes, my husband's a canine handler, but it's not his dog. So he's hollering and screaming, and we're all running, and it was just chaos. It's been one of those days to where you just wanted to say, okay, hands up, I'm done. But it's fine. It's all working out so far. The house is a mess because we've got Christmas decorations laying everywhere. Food is out laying everywhere. The dishes are a wreck. So we're having the same exact getting ready for Thanksgiving Day that you probably are yourself. Now, if it was up to me, I would have ordered the food in, because I don't like to cook and I like to make it very, very easy on myself. But my sister, she loves to cook. I don't know what's wrong with her. She's always loved to cook, so we're going to let her, because she cooks some awesome meals. And my husband loves her food so much. So, sis, if you are on here, please know that Scott cannot wait until tomorrow, till he gets to sit down and eat your banana pudding. Is she making banana pudding? I don't know. I know she's making everything else, so I'm excited to eat, right? Oh, good. Okay, Sharon Van Sickle. She says that she just got a HELOC. Yay! I'm so excited. Tanya, oh my goodness, I finally caught a live chat. Christy Vann for president. No way. No way. Nope, not putting me there. I want to make the world a better place, but you cannot do it as a president, and that has been proven. So, nope, thank you though. I appreciate that. My goal is to be as happy as you are next year. So infectious. Wow. You should have seen me. I've been running around here like a crazy person. My daughter just told me, Mom, you've been so irritable for 3 days now. Calm down. I said, there's so much to do. Besides that, you guys that have been working with me one-on-one, you know that I have been having furniture moved into my home. So it has just been one crazy week. Oh, we went and bought this new rug for our living room area, and got here, unrolled it, set it down, and looked, and it was like totally didn't match at all. And I'm like, okay, what were we thinking? So we had to roll it back up, and we're going to take it back. So it's just been crazy. Is that Faith? She says, my life has improved because of Velocity Banking. This holiday season will be bountiful and not stressful. That's what I love to hear. I'm so, so glad about that. Thank you, FLP. Glad to see you too. And we have been missing your videos. I have not been on. It has been a very, 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 very tight schedule. Besides the one-on-ones that I do, I have also been doing the course twice a week. So if you're in the 6 weeks, we do Thursday nights and Saturdays at noon. And just trying to keep up with the schedule, and then plus what's going on with the holidays and traveling, and it has just been a crazy, crazy month. But it's all calming down this season. When we get this Thanksgiving over with, maybe, just maybe, we can move back into smooth sailing again. Just excited that you guys join me and that you are working to make your lives better through using Velocity Banking. I just know that when I speak to you every day now, I'm talking to a lot of people every day. What are you doing? Okay, sorry. She's doing gymnastics through the hall. Let's see, what am I missing? I understand your schedule. 'Tis the season. Amen, amen, amen. I'm dealing with so many people one-on-one during the day that I am just amazed. I'm sorry. I am amazed at how the Lord has taken the Velocity message, and he blew it up a lot more than I ever thought would happen. And I am so grateful for that, because I just want people to find peace. And guess what? Finances that are out of control are very, very stressful, very stressful. So to know that this message is getting out to the world, I mean, I'm dealing with the world, and we're talking from Canada to Pakistan, even, I'm like, I didn't even know banks and stuff were going on everywhere like they do here in the U.S. I am totally sheltered, totally, American. I've been right here. I've never been outside of the States, so I don't know anything that goes on outside of these states. I'll just be honest. But there are some precious, precious people out there. I have met them, and they are getting a message of hope with their finances. So very happy to hear that. I deal with Canadians. The Canadians are getting in touch with me a lot. Very surprised about that. I don't understand their banking system either, but they're able to watch the videos, and they're able to unfold the strategy in a way that it can be used in Canada as well. So that's excellent. I'm very, very happy to hear that. I just can't say with words how grateful I am that you all are learning and that you're excited to learn. I was so excited. When I first heard about Velocity Banking, I was on it. I mean, I could not get enough of it. I still can't get enough of it. What are you doing?
I'm just looking.
Okay. Come here and say hi.
Hi.
So anyway, I think that's why I wanted to jump on here just a minute, is just to say thank you. I am grateful. I'm grateful to the good Lord that he brought the wisdom to me, and I am so thankful that I have been allowed to bring it to you. And okay, pretty sure she just made the cakes fall with that one. What'd you do?
I burnt my face.
Okay, you maniac. My daughter has done a wonderful, wonderful job today with everything. She literally has taken control of the house and turned it literally upside down.
Oh, that's so mean.
Oh, Scott Vann, there he is. He is always on here acting like Miss Vann is great. Hi, Gracie. Dude, I'm making the... Gracie's making the banana pudding. Gracie's making banana pudding. Yes! I'm sorry. I overreact to food sometimes. So, thank you, Gracie. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Hi from Puerto Rico. Hello, Jose. Wow. That is so far away. I am so surprised that other nations are I mean, I know your territory, not saying that, but just saying that I cannot believe how that the message is going to other countries, other places outside of the States, the mainland here. That's beautiful. I mean, I don't know who you are. That's beautiful because you're getting hope and you're not even here. That's crazy. Love that. Love that. So Tanya says she made her own dry erase board for Velocity Banking. Isn't it fun? You're going to be teaching it soon, and I know it. I know it. So, hello, Anthony. And there's Scott Vann again. Happy Thanksgiving from the Fantastic family. Yes. Hello, Beth Mitchell. She has been with me. Beth, have you been with me since the beginning? I'm pretty sure you have. I'm pretty sure you have. I believe you're in Texas, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see. Thanks for teaching about VB. We just signed our HELOC, and here we go. Sure, we'll need some help, but trusting in the Lord, things will be all right. I know they will. I know they will. I'm trusting with you. I pray for you guys every day. If the Lord was standing here, he would tell you that I asked him, how can I help today? What is it that I need to help someone with today? So he always shows a way too. Isn't that amazing? He always shows the way. So I just want to give him some praise. I'm so thankful for the life that he has led me through. If you're in hard times right now, if you're in a bad relationship right now, if your children are acting up right now, whatever your situation is, please know that my heart goes out to you because I've been there and done that, and I know what it feels like, and I know what you're involved in, and it's just amazing how that with a little bit of work, you can come out of that stress. You can, and it is a beautiful place. But you know what? I'm going to say it again. You've got to put the Lord in there where he belongs, and he will work it out for you. So if you're afraid right now, if you're going through something so stressful, you're in such turmoil that you just don't know how you're going to work this out, trust me, I know what you're going through, and it will. Stay faithful and just keep trucking, keep digging. Don't give up. Don't throw your hands up. There's no need to do that because everything works out to the good for those who love him. And wow, that is a promise, isn't it? So please stay moving forward. You have to be moving, and it'll all work out for you too. Okay? So, Trent says, this is the best part of the channel is when you share from the heart on who God created you to be. Thanks for all you do from Colorado Springs. Take care and happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much, Trent. Wow, Colorado Springs. I so want to go there because my favorite cop lives there. And you know who I'm talking about, right? I absolutely love to watch him. I'm sure you know, have you met him? I would like to meet him. He seems like a very, very nice, tough man, okay? So I'm going to see if somebody knows who I'm talking about. The cop on TV that works a lot in Colorado Springs. He's an investigator. Or is he an investigator or a detective? Oh my gosh, I don't even know. I don't even get to watch him anymore. Will Super says, hello, Christy. My wife and I have a large HELOC, and we are excited. We are starting what you have been teaching. We are thankful for you. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you so much for that, and thank you for sharing. I know you guys are going to do great. Joanne became a member at Navy Federal and applied for the HELOC this week. I'm teaching my kids Velocity Banking too. Thankful for you, and I'm thankful for him for bringing us all together. Amen. Amen. Can I get a high five? High five. Yes, that's beautiful. Thank you, guys. Beth says, Christy, what do you think about the banks that are lowering limits due to large payments? That's why I teach that you need to take or to make smaller payments throughout the week, certainly throughout the month, because they are cutting those limits on your credit cards. So please be careful with that. Yes, the police officer, Jan. Hold on a minute. Ellie, what's the police officer's name that I watch in Colorado Springs? Oh my gosh, I just see his face. Why has he slipped my mind? Somebody say it. It's killing me. It's killing me. Let's see. Hooray from Idaho. Wow. I love your videos. Still trying to make the jump. You can do it. You do it. You can. Oh my gosh. It does seem scary at first, but it's not scary. And once you're involved in it, you will never ever go back to loans. Loans choke us to death. Lines of credit help us live. Hello from California. Hello. Yes, his wife is a nurse. Yes, so his name is, hold on. Oh my gosh, this is so hard. What is his name? Somebody say it. I know his name. I can't think of it. I can't think. My brain. Joe! Yes, Joe! Lisa, you know who I'm talking about. Yes, Joe Kenda. Yes, Tina. Yes, there it is. Okay, all right. That is who it is. I love Joe Kenda. He's like my favorite cop. But I will tell you, I don't know if you guys do Max. Ellie, is that on Max? Yeah? HBO Max? Okay, I think that's what it is. So it's like I don't have cable television because I'm not going to pay that. So we have like, I think it's Max. I don't watch HBO because I know there's a lot of filthy things that could be on there, but this is Max. And so since I picked the shows that me and my daughter will watch, she picked this one called Body Cam. We have been watching that this week. Oh, I love cops, and I love these shows where they actually show you what they go through. And I want you to know, if you are in law enforcement, you have all of my respect, because it is unbelievable. I'm sorry. I see trouble. I'm going to run that way. You guys see trouble and you run right to it. Who does that? Who does that? The military and the cops? It's like you go to where the trouble is, and I am just so thankful for you. So there's something I'm very thankful for. If you're in law enforcement, if you're in the military, thank you so much for serving. It just warms my heart to see one of you guys out on the street. I know that's so stupid. So like, let me give you a short story. When I was working as a CWI for Facebook, certified welding inspector, in case you're wondering what that was or is, I was driving to Facebook in North Carolina. They had they were building data centers in Forest City. So I was driving there, and it was kind of rainy. I was getting ready to hit the North Carolina line. I am speeding. It's 55. I'm doing 65. Sure enough, here comes a cop. So he pulls me over, and I'm like, why was I speeding? And why did he turn around to get me? Because I was like, how does he turn around in the rain to get me? I wasn't like doing 75, right? So when I get pulled over, he writes me this ticket. He brings it back to me, and I took it out of his hand, and I said, thank you for serving. And he stopped and looked at me like, lady, I just gave you this ticket. And he held it in his hand a minute like he was thinking. And I just don't know. That comes over me. I know I was in the wrong. I know that cost me like $200 and almost $300. I remember thinking, wow, this is an expensive ticket. But I don't care. I shouldn't have been doing wrong. But at the same time, I wanted him to know, I appreciate you. Even though you just, took some money out of my pocket, I appreciate you. Let's don't forget raising the insurance, right? But I do appreciate you guys, and I'm thankful that you serve, and I'm thankful that you come to the rescue when people need you. So that makes me so happy. I just wanted to put that out there a little bit because I just think it's beautiful, the serving, that these guys will run to trouble. Run to trouble. I'm sorry. My husband was a canine handler, but I don't think I have any law enforcement in my family. If I do, I can't think who they are. My dad was a paramedic, so I kind of just have this awe for people that, serve. So I appreciate that. I am done going on about that right now. But Trent says that Colorado Springs is a huge military town as well. So there's plenty for you to see and enjoy based off what you just shared about law enforcement and military. Wow! Scott Vann, if you are still on here, we have got to go to Colorado Springs very soon if I can get my nerve to get on a plane to fly that far. So I'm excited. Hi, Tracy. Oh my gosh. Okay, so Tanya says, our certificate of deposit's beneficial. Any recommendations for cashing out for VB? No. I don't have any recommendations for that. I think that, if I'm not mistaken, Chris Noggle talks about this a lot. And I think that while they're going up right now with the interest, that you're supposed to leave them alone. But if you go on his channel, I know that he talks about buying different certificates of deposit. So I'm sorry, I just don't know about that stuff. So I'm not going to stand here and act like I do. Let's see here. So, yeah, IDTV. I'm sorry, I enjoy the cop shows. Yes, that's what I used to watch a lot. Veronica says, been implementing velocity banking for the past 3 months and have paid off 4 cards and a loan. Working on the next one, hopefully done by the end of the year. Wow, Veronica, that's awesome. You are making lots and lots and lots of strides to do better. That's awesome. So glad. I think I'm going to name the next class Fantastic Approach. I may have named this one. Did I name this one that? Fantastic Approach. So when the guy approached me today, he was in town. He came up to me and he said, excuse me, do you have a YouTube channel? Me and my husband, we both looked at each other and I'm like, yes, I do. And he said, wow. He said, what a pleasure to run into you. And I thought, wow, I wanted to take a picture with me. And I'm like, that's hilarious. I know. I felt like, I don't know, Tom Cruise. It was so weird. So I was like, okay, sure, we'll take a picture. But it's such a sweet guy. And he's implementing the strategy here in my area. I didn't even know that people found my channel from this area because I just don't see people. Oh my gosh, did you forget?
No, they're okay.
She has about burnt those cakes up. Oh gosh, your dog. So I just didn't know that people in my area were even looking at the channel. So that is really cool when you run into people right here. So I gave you my phone number and I said, call me if you have questions. I can meet with him and work with him right here, right? So fun. So fun. Okay, thank you. You shug. Is that a good thing? I'm a shug. I'll clean your house while I'm there. Oh my gosh. Listen, I need. There are decorations and stuff sitting everywhere. Everywhere. Wow, it's been a crazy day. Okay, but hey, we're alive and we are able to celebrate.
I did that perfectly. They're perfect.
Gracie, she did it perfectly. You're going to enjoy some really good cake tomorrow.
Probably not.
Probably. Just don't drop it on the floor. If you do drop it, it's okay. Put it on a special plate and we'll serve it to Gracie. Just kidding. Just kidding. That was a joke. I'm laughing. Okay, so Candy K's just got a $72,000 HELOC and paid all high interest rate credit cards and putting all cash flow on the HELOC. Very good, Candies. That is so often. Shug means pretty sure is short for sugar. Oh, well, thank you, Esther. I didn't know that. Thank you for sharing. Okay. All right, guys. I am probably going to sign off. It's 8:30 here, Eastern Time. It looks like someone might need some help over there. I think you just flipped that upside down.
No, I don't want to. I want to cut it off. You have to cut it off.
Okay. I think you've been watching too many cake shows.
No, I don't think so.
Isn't that going to waste the cake if you cut the top off?
I'll make like cake pops with it or something.
Cake pops?
Yeah.
Okay. This is going to be really exciting, guys. Thank you, Michelle. Michelle said, love your videos. Thank you for your statement, Candy. Okay, what Candy? Oh, yeah. I am so excited that you guys are. Oh, thank you, Candy. That's so precious. I like your name, too. Everyone loves Candy. Everyone on here say hi, Candy. Thank you, FLP. Man, that cake smells so good. Maybe you can put the top that you're cutting off onto a plate and put some icing on it, and I'll eat it.
Okay. Ow, 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 I'm burning myself. Okay.
I wish you guys could just come here so that you could see what's happening right here in front of my face, because you wouldn't believe me, and they won't let me turn the camera, or I would. You're at the East Coast, home of the free. Love that. I am in Tennessee. Yes, I am east. Yes. Trent says, let us know when you're coming to town because it'd be great to meet you guys and chat a little while. I will. We're going to be traveling, so we're planning on going out west anyway. So Trent, keep in touch with me, and we will see what we're going to be doing this year, this coming year. Can you believe we are going into another year? But guess what? We're going into another year debt-free. We're going into another year in control of our finances, and that's exactly where we need to be. So I'm so excited for that. Please keep the vids coming. Christy, God bless you. Thank you, Beth. I am going to get back on the videos. I have subjects that I want to discuss that I don't have videos on, so I'm going to be getting back on it. I probably need to get through Thanksgiving because it's been quite eventful. Let's see here. Gladys here from Canada, and happy to let you all know that VB is doable in Canada too. I am glad to hear that, Gladys. I think that I talked to you this week, didn't I? You tell the truth. I did. You taught me some things about Canada. That's so awesome. Love it. Michelle says, happy Thanksgiving. Keep up the vids. They are so helpful. Thank you, Michelle. Thank you for joining us. Lisa says, just my mom and I this year. I'm making a popular Hungarian dish instead of turkey. Nice. I'm not really a turkey fan anyway. I do. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. Okay, we got to show this. What happened to its side?
Where?
Right there.
No.
This is my little, I about dumped it. Did you see it slide?
Can you not? Let's take it.
There you go. It looks like a big old, it's brown in the shape of a Christmas tree. But it looks like peanut butter in the shape of a Christmas tree. Yay. All right, Lisa, I want to try that Hungarian dish. Christy, how will paying off your credit card at the same time affect your credit score? paying off all of your credit cards at the same time affect your credit score? Are you going to pay them off, all of them off at the same time? If you are, congratulations. And everybody needs to understand something. Oh, Candy said you did a great job, Ellie.
Thanks, Candy.
Hugs.
Okay.
High vibes. Sorry. Christy, you are lovable. So lovable. Your 3 daughters are blessed with such a great mom like you. I wish you would tell them that. The other 2 are adults and they're doing their adulting. So we won't be seeing them this season. Thank you so much, Gladys. That's precious. Ready for more case studies. I refer your videos to people all of the time. Thank you, FLP. Thank you so much. And I'm glad to hear that because people have a right to know. They have a right to know. Christian says, Christy, you're amazing. I knocked out 3 credit cards and now working on a car loan. Yay! I am so excited for you. That's such good news. Oh, Gracie said you did good.
Thanks, Gracie.
Gracie's precious. Gracie's my little helper. So I'm trying to train her in the Velocity way so that as she becomes an adult, she can, 1, have her finances in control, and 2, I want her to help me teach the world Velocity banking. Are you eating it? There's not going to be any for you here, Gracie. Okay.
Well, it's just a talk.
Okay. Hello, Drew. Hey, Drew. How are you doing? I just talked about Chris Noggle, so I don't know if you heard that or not. Drew, don't hit the... Drew is, he works with Chris Noggle, which is awesome. Love that group. Beth says, what was you fixing to tell us about paying off credit? Oh, the credit cards? Let me tell you, I get that question every day. Is this going to affect my credit if I pay off the credit cards and put them into a line of credit? Let me tell you a little bit of how I understand the credit bureaus work. If you have credit cards and say you have $30,000 in different credit cards, you get a line of credit for $50,000. If you pay off the credit cards, your question is it going to reduce your credit score? The short answer to that is absolutely. You're going to take a ding. 1, you're going to take a ding for getting the new line of credit where they checked your credit, right? So there's a ding. 2, when you do a transfer into a line of credit, I don't care if it's a transfer from old debt into new, it still is going to ding your credit a little bit. I'll give you an example. So I got myself a 0% credit card. I'm a huge fan of the 0% credit cards. They can make your life so much easier if you transfer debt into them. Let them sit there. A lady I talked to today, she had bunches and bunches of student loans, okay? And not just 1, she had about 10, maybe more. So they were like $1,000, $5,000, $2,000, $10,000, $24,000. So she had all of these different loans. She had a good credit score. She was looking into a PLOC. So my suggestion to her was that she could go ahead and transfer the credit cards, some into whatever 0% credit cards that she could get. Now, that does 2 things. 1, it takes it out of that interest-bearing account, right? So, if you're paying 7% on your student loans, on a loan, that's a lot. And she's not making any payments right now. So what is that interest doing? Exactly. It is just piling up on that debt. They defer this stuff and then they act like they're doing you a favor by deferring those payments. What are they really doing? They're deferring it. That interest is still growing. It's not going anywhere. It is growing. So your balance is growing every month that sits there. So she didn't want to work on forgiveness. She didn't want to wait to see if they're going to do anything. She said, I want rid of this debt. I made the suggestion that she transfer as much of the debt as she could into 0% credit cards, get it out of the loan interest, for goodness sake. Stop it. She stops the bleeding when she transfers from a loan into a 0% credit card. How long will it sit there? Some are 6 months. Most are 14 to 24 months. She can make minimum payments on the 0% credit cards, and guess what? She's just paying straight towards the principal, no interest. You get the 3 to 5% hit when you first do the transfer, the fee that they charge you for a transfer fee. But once it's in there, it sits, no more interest accrues. Now you can get your PLOC or whatever you're going to do to work this credit card debt down. The thing is I don't touch mine. I don't touch mine for the whole term until that promotion is about to expire, okay? I don't care if I'm not putting it into a HELOC or a PLOC. I don't even want to use my own money. I want that to sit there, letting the bank leverage that money for me. So that debt is over there. I'm just making minimum payments. So when I did that, when I did the transfer in, guess what? My credit took a real dive. So I went 110 points down. 110 points. It went so far down that, you'll get notifications like when you're looking at your checking account or something. And I got this notification of how low it was. And I was like, okay, that's almost concerning, because I didn't know if someone had stolen my identity and gotten, a bunch of debt in my name or whatever. So I went on to the credit bureau to look, and all it was where I had taken the hit from the inquiry and then taken the hit for moving the debt onto the 0%. So do I care? Absolutely not. I don't care. Once you have the credit that you need, who cares about the credit score? It's going to go back up. It has no choice but to go back up. So if you're concerned about paying off a bunch of credit cards, is that going to hurt your score? Sure, you're probably going to take a ding for a minute, but just like with mine, in 2 weeks, it was really within 2 weeks, it was right back up. It was like 120 points ahead of that dip. So it went right back up within 2 weeks. It must have reported again. Not sure how that worked. But don't worry about your credit. The score is not important to you. If you already have your line and you're working your debt down, your score can do nothing but go up. There's no options there. If you have debt today, you transfer it into a credit card tomorrow that's a 0%. You transfer it into a line of credit. However, whatever transfer you do, your score is going to take a dip, and then give it a little bit of time. And as you're working down that debt, the credit score is going to go up. I want you all to relax on the credit score. Get it up there. Get the lines that you need, and then relax. I don't care that mine dips out. I don't care if it goes to 600. I'm not using it right now. I have everything set in an order. I am just using, revolving, doing whatever I can to keep it healthy. But as far as my credit score, I'm not concerned, because I know that it's going to go right back up, okay? So that being said, I want you all to relax on the credit score. It is going to increase. And if you are revolving those credit cards, if you have a max on your credit cards right now, if you are revolving them, meaning going to the grocery store today, spend $100, put $100 on the card tomorrow. Revolve those accounts. That makes your score increase. It really does. It's very healthy for your lines when you are revolving them. They are revolving accounts. They want you to use them as revolving accounts. I have had banks tell me, especially businesses, if you have a business out there and you are concerned about using a HELOC maybe you have on a commercial building, don't worry about it. Just put your income in there that comes in off of that business. You know, if you get paid from contractors, throw it into that HELOC and then turn around and pay your payroll out of that HELOC when you are ready to make the payroll, okay? Just revolve it. Money in, expenses out, and see if that doesn't help your credit score. See if it doesn't make your account stronger to where you start getting limit increases instead of these cuts that they're doing right now. All right, so Dawn Starart, is that how you say your name? Thank you, Christy. I'm going to try this. I hope so. If you can't qualify for a 0% credit card, Elizabeth, just keep working on it. You will be able to. Shannon says, I love this. Thank you, Miss Vann. Thank you so much. When y'all call me Miss Vann, I feel like a school teacher or something. It's really weird. Somebody told me this week, you have a real gift for teaching. And I'm like, I am an inspector. I don't teach. My grandmother was a teacher. I have some cousins and aunts and bunches of cousins that are school teachers, but I just never wanted to, I just didn't feel I could bring anything to a child. So I never thought about teaching before in my life, but I'm glad you're learning, and that's all that matters. Okay, so our English says thank you. That's very reassuring to hear. Lisa says exactly what I needed to hear today. Very, very glad. Very, very glad. Beth says, Christy, can you share how you work the strategy? I do need to do a video on my journey. I have been asked that by several people. But at this point, I don't have debt that I am working off. So what I do is I use my HELOC to fund my infinite banking policies. Now, that being said, I've had 2 more created this month, okay? And it is through Chris Nagel's group. Awesome group. Stephen Nagy is the one that's actually working on my policies, and he does a great job. He's so kind. I appreciate him. I enjoy working with that group. Very sweet people, very good customer service. So I've had 2 new ones set up, one for myself, one for my daughter. So I take the money that if I don't have money in savings, now this is the way you should do it when you're debt free, is if you have cash flow that you find is piling up somewhere, find somewhere productive to put that. So in Chris Nagel's group, I'll create another infinite banking policy. I move my cash flow into it. They let you set that up. They ask you what you want to do. So I'll transfer the funds into the 2 new policies. And then Chris Nagel's group has the PMC that you can pull that money back out and invest into stuff that he actually has with real estate. It is such an awesome group. You guys have got to get connected if you're ready, if you have money to use. If you want to grow your money, if you want to start using infinite banking policies, that group right there is the one to reach out to, and I do have a link for them below this video, so check them out. Okay, so Dawn says, I finally feel like there's hope. There is hope. There is hope. You just don't understand it if you're just getting started with Velocity Banking. Once you are involved, you cannot stop. You cannot stop. It is so fun to know that you're in control again. It's so fun. It's such a joy. I just hope that you guys look at it that way, because it has really been exciting. It's an exciting journey I wanted to share with you. So let's see what I heard. I had somebody ask me a question here. Barrington says, I tried your process, and just the little effort I was able to do, my credit score went up already. I thank God for you sharing your experience. Thank you so much, Barrington. Love that name. That's just wonderful news. Lori, I know you need more videos, and trust me, I'm going to be getting them out there. Be patient, be patient. Let's see. Betty Ann, I'm going to use smaller amount on my credit card and larger monthly deposit to PLOC in December. Hopefully better cash flow soon. Keep working it, Betty. It'll work out. It will work out. Let's see. So Beth, I hope that answered your question. Did I answer your question? Yes, I answered your question about how my strategy is doing infinite banking. I put my cash flow into that. If I had a debt that I was going to pay off, I would pull it out of my infinite banking policies. And I just want to tell you, I absolutely use my HELOC to fund my policies. So I have 7 now. I believe I have 7 policies. I have 1 on each of my daughters. I have 2 actually. And then I have a few on myself. So when you put your money in, example, taxes, we all have to pay the taxes, right? So I will pull off of those funds if I need to pay my taxes. Guess where it's coming from, right? So I'm going to fund the policies through my HELOC if I need to, pull the money back out, pay, off of my taxes if that's what I do. Just to be honest with you, I put them on 0% credit cards. I'm sorry. I don't want to use my money to pay debts when I can put it on a 0% and just let it ride until I want to take money then and pay that off. There's nothing wrong with that. That is what it's there for. So use your money strategically. Use the bank strategically. They do. They use us strategically, don't they? They're making a killing off of us being ignorant of their ways and what they're doing. So don't be shy to go maybe work with another bank that will serve you better. Don't be afraid to get 0% credit cards. Don't be afraid to use that line of credit like your checking account. And for goodness sake, if you need something, if you have a need come up and you have a line of credit, don't beat yourself up because you're going to use the line of credit. You have income, you have cash flow, and you know how to revolve that account now, so you're in good shape. Just be wise with where you're putting your money so that it is serving you and you're not serving the banks by paying out a bunch of interest all the time, okay? All right, yes, Drew, Stephen is awesome. Ron says, God bless you and your family, Christy. For the first month you use a HELOC. Do I deposit my pay directly or start the second month and apply the first month to other loans? Yes, so you'll have to put some debt into the HELOC first so that you can knock it right back down with your income. So probably pay off some debt and then go about putting your income in to knock that debt right back down. An example that I had today was a lady had, I think it was, I want to say $13,000. Yes, $13,000 in debt. It was a car she was wanting to pay off. She had a new line of credit that was $13,000. And she was saying, what should I do first? Well, first thought, pay that car off because she had a $433 payment on it. And the great thing about this couple was they made $12,000 a month, a little over $12,000. So I said, I made the suggestion. Remember, I'm not a financial advisor. I just make suggestions based off what I would do if I am in your situation. So I suggested that she pay off the car, gain the $433 in cash flow. But the real significant thing with her and all of you that don't even realize sometimes the power that your income has in these lines of credit is once she transfers the car loan into the line of credit, now she owns the car. She can decide if she's going to cut that insurance back or not, right? She's going to gain the cash flow from the loan that she's been paying. She's going to transfer her income in, and when she does, what happens? If she's at a $13,000 balance and her income is at a $12,000 Total household, she could be as low as $1,000 on her new balance, right? When her income goes in. Her expenses are going to start coming back out throughout the month, which will build that back up. I think she had $9,000 in expenses. She brought in $12,000. I mean, she's in pretty good shape, right? She wiped out that car loan as soon as she put it in there into the line of credit, and now she is literally just paying her expenses out of that PLOC now. And does she have a $433 payment anymore? Is she going to pay interest on that line of credit? Is she going to have a payment on that line of credit? Probably not. She's not going to probably owe very, very little interest on that, even though it's 11%. When she takes her income into that line and knocks that all the way back down again, very little interest she's going to have in that. So look at your money in a way strategically. Where can I put it that's going to serve me the best and help me to save, you know, even if you save $1 in interest, that is going into your pocket, right? So always look around, think outside of the box, okay? Maureen says, do you think that the card limits are going down due to the new credit we are acquiring through the HELOC and 0% cards? No, I wouldn't think so. No, it's due to the times. The only people that I know that are getting their limits cut, I've only had 2, I think, that I work with. No, I think they're on the Facebook private group. I think so. They had $3,000 limits cut, and I believe that they were saying that they had low credit scores and that they were keeping those credit cards to the limits. So they just went in and threw $3,000 in there, and when you do that, if they feel that you are financially frustrated at all, they're going to cut the limit. So if you have a $10,000 line of credit or credit card, I haven't seen that on personal lines of credit yet, but on credit cards I have seen it. If you have a $10,000 limit and you are up there at that limit with your balance, you transfer $3,000 in there, don't be surprised if they don't cut your limit to $7,000. That just happens sometimes. That's why I like doing the smaller payments throughout the month, throughout the week. Try to keep small payments going in, meeting your due date for sure, and then just see if that won't save you from getting some credit limit cuts, okay? Let's see. Limitless, I like that. Limitless Inspire. Happy Thanksgiving to you, Salvador. Happy Thanksgiving to you. Penny says, have you ever heard of a credit card company not accepting the wire transfer from another credit card company for a balance transfer? No, I don't think so. Not a balance transfer. If you've had that happen, I have not heard of that before. So I don't know. I don't think so. Get a convenience check. Get a convenience check. If you are afraid that, you know, one credit card's not going to accept another credit card. Now, I haven't heard of rejecting a wire, but I have heard that they won't take convenience checks from another credit card company. That may be kind of what you've run into there, which is kind of selfish, isn't it? It's kind of selfish that they won't take payments from wherever they get it. But maybe I have heard of that. I know it's been rejecting the convenience checks, and I write the checks to myself and then pay off whatever I'm going to pay off, and the 0% still works, okay? So think outside the box, guys. There's other ways. Beth Mitchell says, if you have no debt, should you continue to run expenses on your credit card or use checking? The only reason that I run any of my expenses through my credit card, Beth, is to get the cash rewards. That's really the only benefit. So if you don't have any debt, you know, if you get $30 and you put $3,000 on it, You only have to pay off $27.90. What? $29.90? No, $29.70? I'm sorry, I'm getting my numbers backwards. I hate math. Did I tell you I hate math? Okay. I know it's kind of weird, right? Because I teach it all day. S. Miller says, hi, Christy. I appreciate your videos. I am learning a lot. I am debt-free and trying to save up for a house. Do you have any advice for me to make more money through investments or anything? Hi, S. Miller. I don't give advice. I make suggestions. And my suggestion would be to go through Chris Knuckles' team. He's got ways to make money. So that's an option for you. And if you're saving up for a house, purchase your house with a first lien HELOC. You don't have to get a mortgage. So check on that and see how they can help you get into that home without paying the $20,000 to $35,000 in origination fees that a mortgage company charges you just to do that loan. That's an excellent way to get out of all of those charges if you go through a first lien HELOC. So think outside of the box. Okay, there's more ways to get what we want without paying the banks a whole lot of interest and fees. AJ, I am self-employed. Should I use my cash flow to pay down my credit card debt and incur the IRS penalty by holding off paying self-employment taxes at the end of the year, or pay taxes quarterly as a bill with credit card? Yes. Never ever let the IRS sit and draw penalties and fees. No. Find a way to put that on a credit card. Don't let them do you that way. Don't let them do you that way. Get that off of them and put it where you need it to be until you can actually handle the debt, okay? Clarification, our English says the extra payment goes towards the principal on the HELOC. Okay, I get that question so much. I want to explain what I personally did when I was working down my HELOC, and I did have it at the limit. I had it all the way up to the limit. I was doing the income in, pulling the expenses out, okay? So with my own HELOC, I would just transfer my income in. I never even thought about putting it on the principal. I could have. I did see that was an option. You had an option to make a regular payment or to pay onto the principal, but I just would make a regular payment. So I don't know if I did that wrong or not. I don't even think it mattered, because guess what? It works. You know, you still get out of debt. So, you know, I don't think it matters. I just don't. It didn't matter in my case. S. Miller, let's see, I already answered that one. TS says, happy Thanksgiving. Lisa says, we're on a roll till Capital One pulled the rug out from underneath us, took our ability to transfer balances. We will pay it off, then move to the next one. I am sorry, Lisa, but I am not surprised. I'm not surprised. S. Miller says, thank you. Happy Thanksgiving. Thank you. Lisa, you sound like me. I hate math. You do not have to know math to do velocity banking. I know that sounds crazy, right? So I'm not a math whiz, and if you put an algebra question in front of me right now, I'm probably going to just like get in a fetal position on the floor and cry, because I cannot do algebra. I did in high school and some in college, but that's all I needed, right? So no, I'm not a math whiz, nor do I want to be. Some people like it. My husband likes math. He's a little out there. I have a daughter that likes math, but not me.
It's just because of my teachers.
I wasn't talking about you.
Well, I like them.
My oldest daughter likes math, and my little one says that she likes math too. So more power to you. If you like math, you can be an engineer and do great things, but it just is not for me. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off of here. I have got to get some things in order because I have company coming in the morning, and I'm very excited. So this is going to be very interesting. My husband is so excited. He's so excited for tomorrow. He just he just loves all of this attention. He loves having to help around the house. He has just been he's over there cutting his throat right now. So we are just having a good time here, and I appreciate all of you guys. Again, I am very, very thankful. Hey, Chino, California. Well, hello. Thank you, everyone, for the happy Thanksgiving wishes. Oh, Christine, she says you said in a previous video that you keep a zero balance in your checking. What can we do after paying off all of our debt to keep our money working for us? Christine, I don't know if you missed it or not, but I told you that when I start accumulating money in my savings or checking or whatever, I will transfer it into my infinite banking policies. So I just had 2 more set up so I could transfer more money in, okay? So happy Thanksgiving, everybody. So Christine, put your money to work. Don't just let it sit there. If it's an infinite banking policy you need, see Chris Noggle. His link is below, and he is awesome. If you need to get in touch with his team through me, send me an email. I'll be glad to introduce you through email. If you have low credit scores, if you can't get a line of credit for some reason and you're struggling, if there is bad credit, collections on your credit, anything that any reason that you cannot get a line of credit, get in touch with me and I'll introduce you maybe to a software that'll help you. Maybe we can work on your credit score, giving you ideas to increase it so that you can get your line of credit that you need to get started. Where there's a will, there's a way. So do not give up if you're having a hard time. There are other options. What are you all laughing about over there? I'm trying to do this.
He keeps opening up the fridge and it has those eggs in it. It smells so bad.
Oh, you put the eggs in the refrigerator?
Well, yeah.
Gracie, tell your mom to call me. Working off credit card debt, use the high interest ones for LOC or the 0 APR. If you're ready to work off your credit card debt in a PLOC, then pull it off and work on it. If you are going to be working down other debt for a while, throw it into a 0% and let it just sit there a minute, okay? It's not going to hurt it to sit there. Thank you so much, Samuel. Thank you, thank you. I hope you guys have a terrific Thanksgiving holiday. Be thankful, be grateful, because we have so much in the United States of America to be grateful for. From friends to family to your homes to our jobs. To everything. Just be thankful and thank the Lord. Wow, thank the Lord for Jesus Christ that he's come here to give us an eternal salvation. Financial's one thing, life is fine and fun, but we all are going to go somewhere else and we need to be prepared for that. So praise to him for giving us the wisdom that we have right now that is helping us, okay? Thank you guys so much. The email, there's a way to reach me below, Michael. So look down there. Oh, yes. And if you're not on my Facebook group, the software is on there. So go to my Facebook group. There is a link below to get into that group as well. You can join it. I'll be glad to add you, and then you can ask any questions you want to ask on there. It's great. And if you're interested in the 6-week course that's coming up in January, be looking for that link. Actually, I will put that underneath this video as well, so you can sign up and be ready to start the new year in control. Doesn't that feel good? I'm so excited. Hey, Suze, hello. Jesus, he is so excellent. So if he gives you answers, you can count on them. Thank the Lord for the wisdom that came straight from him. I appreciate you guys, and I am going to, oh good, Michael, do sign on to the Facebook group. I look forward to seeing you there. I do check the group at least 10 times a day. So I am active on the Facebook group. If you want to go there, there's a link below. All right. Thank you guys. You all have a terrific Thanksgiving, and I will see you in the next video.